Hello everyone, V-Force Wave here, and today I've got a mod review of the Pixelmon mod. This is the newest build that is out. It's like 2.0.2, I believe. This is a very good mod. I'd recommend it. So let's get started with the mod review, because it's a pretty big mod. These are the crafting recipes for some essentials that you'll need. This is for the healer. You need 4 iron ingots, and then 4 stone, and then a diamond, and you get a healer. For the PC, you need 3 diamonds, another 3 diamonds, redstone lamp, redstone, and glass pane. For the anvil, this is not like a regular anvil for like renaming stuff and combining enchantments. This is actually for making Pokeballs, so you'll need the anvil. It's a lot easier to craft though, only needing like 8 iron ingots. And this is for the Pokedex, but apparently I didn't put a Pokedex in there, so let's just craft one and I'll show you what that does real quick along with the other items. So yeah, here we go. For the Pokedex, we're just gonna do this. And there we go, Pokedex. The Pokedex is an essential tool for any person who's going to be playing this mod because it has every single Pokemon you could ever want. Their model, their height and weight, if you would need to know that. And a description of them. And currently, they have quite a bit of Pokemon, not all of them, but they do have Archen, Archeops from 5th gen, also Sandal and Krokorok from 5th gen, but other than that, no 5th gen Pokemon. Snivy hasn't been put in yet. I saw Palkia, but I don't think there's any legendaries, yeah. No model means it's not in there. Beldum and Tang have not been added. Absol has not been added. Numel and Camerupt have. Also Trap Engine, Vibrava, and Flygon, as you can see right here in my Pokemon inventory. A lot of the 2nd generation hasn't been added, but nearly all of the 1st generation has been added already. So that's pretty cool. Get out of it, just gotta... Oh, that's a search feature. That's cool, let me see. Pika... No, guess not. Okay, I don't know what that is. Oh, that's just to see what Pokemon I've captured, I guess. Alright, just hit escape to exit that, and yeah. Oh, since there's an interface over here, I forgot to mention, to use the interface, you can use the brackets, which are next to the P button, to select your Pokemon. Press O to like show less or more if you need more screen space. And when you have a Pokemon selected, press P and you'll send it out. That's my Blastoise. And you can also send out your Flygon, and that's how that works. Let me show you the PC real quick, and Healer. PC lets you store Pokemon that you don't want. You can't move it if you only have 1 Pokemon left though, so don't worry about that. But I'm going to take Flygon out, because he's okay. And this is the healer. The healer, you just right click to use it, and it'll put your Pokemon in the healer and heal him. As you can see, my Blastoise is missing a little bit of his health, but after the healer's done, bam, he's got it all back. And if we send him out, that slightly red but mostly green bar is now fully green, so there we go. That's how that works. Once again, it'll be nighttime time. Set it 0. There we go. I see there's something going on here in my berry tree, but we'll get to that later. This is how you make a Pokeball. So to make a hammer, which is essential, you need a hammer. You can use any material here. You can use iron if you want, you can use wood, but this is just a diamond hammer. To make the Pokeball disc, you need 3 cooked red apricorns, and for the iron ingots, we'll make an iron disc. How to get apricorns is simply break one of these apricorn trees. They look like this. Glitch, okay. But once you do that, you will break it and you will get this red apricorn, and you can plant it into this, and if you get some bone meal, you can grow it over time and it will soon bear fruit. There you go. And grow it over time, it'll just give you more apricorns. And of course, to make them cooked red apricorns, you would obviously put them in a furnace, which I don't have access to right now, but whatever. So yeah, that's that. But let me show you how to make the Pokeballs. Where'd they go? Here, iron disc, Pokeball disc. What you have to do is you have to put the Pokeball disc on there, and then use your hammer and you just keep smacking it. And then you right click, and it'll give you a Pokeball top called Pokeball lid. Slap an iron disc on there, just smash it a bit, and you'll get a Pokeball bottom, an iron base. To craft these together, you need a button, so just go ahead and get yourself any regular old button from wood and supplies. I don't need this button anymore. And just put them together like you'd expect. There you go, Pokeball. you can then throw this Pokemon, and if you're lucky, they'll catch them. Let's see if I catch this Charmander first try. Oh yeah, I should mention, starter Pokemon do spawn in the wild, but when you start the game, I didn't get him. When you start the game, you have access to 4 currently. The regular starts from Kanto and Eevee, so that's another thing to note. So yeah, that's that. Also, if you miss, we can go over here and see. If you miss a throw, if I were on survival mode, it would break, and you would get the parts, not the parts, but the Pokeball back. Also, even though this is how you make the red Pokeball top, that's all they show on the wiki. All the other ones are supposedly hidden. I'm sure you could find them, but just by experimenting, I found a couple of them. They have a lot of Pokeballs, and they all have their functionality from before. You have the Great Balls, Ultra Balls, Love Balls. Love Balls, make them raise happiness, I think. Dusk Ball works better at night. Heavy Ball works better on heavy Pokemon. Heal Ball will heal it on successful capture, but it's got the same strength as a Pokeball. Dive Ball works well underwater. I don't know, I think that'd just be like, they just make it work for water Pokemon. And Repeat Ball, as it sounds, Pokemon they've caught before. There's more though. You got a Level Ball, which works better on higher levels, I think. Moon Ball during night. Friend Ball makes them more friendly. Safari Ball, only in the Safari Zone. Fast Ball, you know, the basics. Luxury Ball, it's pretty cool though. But yeah, you also do have the Master Ball, which I can go get that Charmander. Oh, there you are, Charmander. There you are, Charmander. And I can catch it. No problem. I'm just going to let that go. But if you watch the Pokeball, actually, hold on, I should show you. You see how it's kind of flashing like it would if in other games. It's kind of just waggling, it'll flash. And there you go. Capture Charmander. And then it appears right here, and you can throw him out. And there you go. So, with that, let's move on. Oh yeah, crafting recipe. Let's move on to aluminum. Alright, so... There are plenty of little things that look like iron. Like, seriously, this looks so much like iron. Except it's slightly lighter color. But this is actually... I don't know why these Pokemon are standing still. Oh well. This is actually bauxite. And if you smelt bauxite, you will get an aluminum ingot. And if you take this aluminum ingot and you slap it on an anvil, and you use your diamond hammer and you smash it a bit, you will get aluminum plates. Aluminum plates are very useful in crafting some of the other things. You can also make hammers and armor out of it. I'm actually wearing it. It looks, hold on, I should show you. Looks pretty good. It's a little darker than iron. I like it. But it's used in several crafting recipes like the fossil cleaner and the fossil machine. Fossils, of course. What you do with these fossils is, well, let me just store all these in here. I don't need them. You can find fossils underground, and if you mine them up, you will get this uncovered fossil. I'm going to show you real quick, though, what you do with these. Build a fossil cleaner. As far as I could tell, I couldn't find a crafting recipe for this, but there probably is one laying around. What you do is you stick your fossil in there, and it will start to clean the fossil. And once it's done, oh, it's pretty big, you can put this thing here. This is your fossil machine, of course, as it would say. It's pretty cool. They put a lot of detail into these models. But once it's done cleaning, you can right-click and it will pop out. And there you go. Dome fossil. This is for Kabuto? Yeah, Kabuto. Just stick it in here and it will just start to do this. And it takes a long time. So I'm going to cut to when this thing is almost done. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so as you can see, this Kabuto is almost done being made. That's pretty cool how it kind of shrunk and then grew slowly, but now that it's done, it's time to take a look at Kabuto. Oh, we have to insert a Pokeball. Okay, fair enough. There we go, retrieve Pokemon. There we go, we got ourselves the level 1 Kabuto. Pretty cool. You might notice it's pretty small. This is actually very interesting. Let me show you real quick. You can reach this menu by right-clicking on any Pokemon. In summary, move stats. Well, there's different growth rates. You can go from pygmy to like giants. This is a runt, so I guess it's like second highest because I'm pretty sure pygmy is the smallest. You can see their happiness, their nature, all their stats, which, by the way, EVs and IVs, I think IVs, but I know EVs are implemented in this. So if you want to EV train for competitive battle, you can do that. Also, you can disable leveling. I think that disables EVs, but I'm not sure. Either way, it's a neat little thing to have if there's like a level restriction on a battle. As you can see, this guy is small, but if you go to this guy here, if you go to my Flygon, you can see that this is an ordinary Flygon, and I'm pretty sure that my Blastoise is somewhat ordinary. No, it's small, okay. I don't have any giant Pokemon, but those things are pretty big. Like, the growth differences are pretty large. Oh, geez, it's already turning nighttime. We gotta hurry this up. It's taking forever, but, yeah, that's pretty much everything on the fossils. They're pretty cool. Also, there are TMs, all the things that you will need for your Pokemon adventure, except revives. There are no revives, but this is how you craft a basic potion. This is how you craft a rare candy. I'm pretty sure you can craft all these, but crafting recipes are not available. For the TMs, you can find boss Pokemon. They will have blue names instead of these regular white names, and usually they'll be surrounded by other Pokemon of their type or in their evolutionary line of weaker level. And if you catch them, they aren't as strong as they'll normally be in the wild, but when you fight them and you beat them, they can drop stuff like Pokeball caps, actual Pokeballs, some items, rare candy, stuff like that, but they'll also drop TMs. So that's a very interesting thing that you should note if you want to get TMs. They have all of them. Like, here, let me show you this. TM. Look at all these TMs. Or you could go over here and then click TMs, and you can have all these TMs. Like, for example, let me get something I know I can teach. Yeah, Scald. If I want to teach one of my Pokemon Scald, I will... Pretty sure Kabuto can learn Scald. So... Well, yeah, because he's got no levels, but let me show you another Pokemon that can learn Scald. If I right-click on my Blastoise, you can see he's got pretty decent moveset for a Blastoise, but you can click on one of his moves. I'm just gonna do this. If you want to get rid of Scald, yeah. So, there we go. That's that. TMs are pretty good. Yeah, pretty much. So, that's all I have to say about TMs. Also, here we go. The stones. There are stones in this game, and it is a way of evolving Pokemon. You can find Leaf Stone ore in trees. You can find Thunderstone and Firestone ore in mountains. And you can find Waterstone ore at the bottom of the oceans. Over there, you can see there's some yellow stuff right here. This is Thunderstone ore. And if you can see as I middle click, Thunderstone ore. I'm also gonna go... never mind. There are water stones that spawn at the bottom of oceans, but I don't see an ocean nearby, just a river. So yeah, there's that. You need 9 of these in, like, you know, regular format to make the stone. And moonstones, I'm not sure where you get them, probably in caves though. Alright, here we go. The hold items. Pokemon can hold items. So, Oranberry, you know, heals 10 HP when you're less than half health. Rostberry removes burns. And Alepaberry, I think, restores PP. Everstone makes it so that they don't evolve, which is good because there's no option to stop an evolution in this. So if you want to keep a Pokemon the level it is to learn a high-powered move at a lower level, you might want to use that. Lucky Egg, I'm pretty sure that they'll increase your experience at experience share. Shares your experience with other Pokemon. To give a Pokemon an item, just do that. And they'll have this little thing right here showing that they're holding an item. So, also there's all the badges in this. Look, all the 3rd generation badges, 2nd generation, just badges. These are all the badges that they have up to the 4th generation. No 5th generation badges because those take more work. So that's that. Oh yes, also, Pokemon can have drops and be ridden. So, for example, this Miltank over here. If I kill it, it will drop beef, and if I get... if I get a bucket, I can right-click on this Miltank, and it will give me a bucket of milk. I'm pretty sure that... Yeah, this is obviously Miltank that died. But... yeah, see, you can see the growth differences. That's like a pygmy, and that's probably like large, I guess. So yeah, that's that. You can also ride Pokemon, and there is some control to the riding, but it's kind of like riding a cow. So you can ride them by right-clicking on them, and boom. Also, you push forward, and it kind of controls like a boat. They'll go whichever way they're facing, and you can hold left or you can hold right to make them steer. So that's pretty cool. You can also press space and they'll jump. But let's go back here. This is pretty cool. It lags up servers though, so I wouldn't recommend doing it on servers. But let's return you. Also, if you have a flying Pokemon, you can shoot it out and you can ride them. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Also, if you are a seasoned Pokemon expert, you may notice something about my Flygon. It is in fact a shiny Flygon, and you can find shiny Pokemon in the wild. I'm not sure what the spawn rate is, but I do know that it is possible to find them, at least from what I've seen and heard. To spawn a Pokemon, you can actually spawn them. You use Pokespawn and whatever name you want. So let's say Pokespawn Krokorok. There you go. There's a Krokorok. Well, you can't control their level, I think. Let me try. 12. Oh, yeah. Well, also, Pokemon can go into a battle with you, and this is the battle interface. You can go to your bag, status restore, Pokeballs, stuff like that. You can switch out your Pokemon. You can run if you want, or you can destroy it with that. Oh my. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. You can do that. But to spawn a shiny Pokemon, what you have to do is, let's do /spawn. I cannot think of a better Pokemon to do this. Gyarados, and then put an S after it. Oh, Pokespawn, right. Sorry. Pokespawn, Red Gyarados. I'm just gonna run so that you guys can see it. Are you serious? It just... What? Blastoise, why are you falling? Okay. But whatever, there's the Red Gyarados. Blastoise, what are you doing? This is pretty glitchy. But, yeah. Pokemon do take damage by falling through the void, but... Yeah, this is shiny Gyarados. And Gyarados is the biggest Pokemon. You can ride him if you want. Oh my god! I guess they have that running around on fences little bug. Oh, there's a little bit of blue right there. I'm scared. It's huge. Okay, you know what? Let's bring out Flygon. A shiny battle. Let's do this. Let's see. I know Earthquake's not gonna work, so Dragon Claw. Let's take this guy out. Also, if you go back in the video and pause there real quick, you can see that Gyarados had a little bit of his health left, but he still said he died. That's just something that's wrong with the mod. It'll say they have a little bit of health left, but it's just an inaccurate portrayal of how much health they have left. It's a little bug I've noticed, but, you know, it's still pretty cool. So, that's that. There's really not much more to say, except there is one thing I want to show you. If I can find a boss Pokemon, I'll show you, but if not, oh well. I've only found one of them. It's the Leafstone Ore. I've only found one of them, and it really wasn't that strong because it was like a Caterpie. But I've been playing this mod for a while now, and I've only found one. So, that's a thing. So, yeah. I'm gonna see if I can find the thing I'm looking for and show you guys that. So, give me a minute, I guess, and I'll see you guys in a second. Oh, look, an Abra. They do teleport away if you go near them. There we go. Alright, here we go. I found what I'm looking for. This is a trainer, and also black apricorn. But this is a trainer. Trainers do spawn. In the previous version, trainers spawn so much that you would literally find like 10 of them in a chunk. It was really insane how much they spawn, but with this patch, they spawn less frequently. So I guess I can show you what happens with them. You can fight them, and you can utterly destroy them. But, you know, I've also leveled up my Pokemon. Also, the battles do move much quicker in this. This guy only has Butterfree, really? Really? Only Butterfree? Okay. Usually they have much more diversified Pokemon like the youngsters do. But, Bug Catcher, I guess. Full 6 Butterfree. Yeah, this guy was so smart. Alright. But I guess I can also show you how to use items real quick. Items work the same way TMs do. You just rare candy. And then you can like throw out a Pokemon. And you can right click on them and they'll level up. Yeah, that's also, I think Dragon Rage is a little glitchy. Like it always one-hit kills Pokemon. But they might have patched that. Also, I don't think I've mentioned this, but it is kind of self-explanatory. To initiate a battle with another Pokemon, you have to throw your Pokemon at it. And since you press the P button to do this, it's hard to aim because it's using the same hand your mouse is holding. And to aim at a Pokemon like this is kind of weird because you have to like move like this and try and get the Pokemon in your sights and shoot. But that's the thing. Anyways, as the sun sets on this glorious Minecraft evening in the Pixelmon universe, this mod is very good. I'd recommend using it, and in fact, they have so many. That's a big Primeape. They have so many Pokemon in this, it's insane. So I'd recommend at least giving it a shot. Even check out some servers. There's quite a bit of servers that use this mod, and they're pretty developed. There's like gym leaders and stuff that are like admins. I'd recommend checking out. Oh, and one more thing I forgot to mention. Pokemon spawn in biomes, so if you're in a snow biome, you'll find Piloswine, and if you're in like the ocean biome, you'll find like Staryu and Mew. But yeah, this has been my extremely lengthy and first official mod review. My name is VForceWave, and me and my team will see you guys next time. See ya!